People, humans, relationships, the people that you invest, waste or spend time with, and there's a big difference between those three, isn't there? How do you choose the people that you put into your life? How much time do you invest with the people that you love? How much time do you waste with people that suck energy from you? And there's a great question, do the people in your life want for you or do they want to take from you? And there's a great question that I was asked a very long time ago. Being a goal setter and a goal achiever, I'm a person who wants to always get stuff done. The question was asked, if you achieved every single one of your goals today, so all of your career goals, your business goals, your financial goals, your health and fitness goals, house, car, clothes, travel, all the things that you want to achieve in your life, if you achieved them all right now, would the people in your life be really happy for you or would they be jealous of you? And I think it's a very sad question to even ask, because wouldn't you want all the people in your life that you care about, love and respect to be really happy for you if you achieve your goals? But I'm an old lady and I've lived on the planet a really long time and I've had lots and lots of people in my life. And very few people want for you. There's a lot of people who want from you. And it's an interesting position to be in, particularly if you've had wealth in your life. How many people want from you when they know that you have money? Great question to ask again if you had no money, if you had no things, if you had nothing to offer except your personality and your core values, what you stand for, what you would die for, who would still want to be in your life? So that's the question that I always start with though for me personally. Who am I? What do I stand for? What are my core values? What would I die for? And when I am happy with that, when I love who I am, when I respect myself, when I'm living within that circle of I live to my core values, I love who I am, I respect myself, I'm best friends with myself, is it then possible that all the other people that come into your life, they should add value but not be the only value you have in your life? And I share that because a lot of people tell me, oh, my life would be nothing without my family. I couldn't live without my partner. I can't live without my children. I always ask a very personal question when it comes to that kind of responsibility being placed on other people. How does it make somebody feel if you can't live without them, you can't be successful without them, you can't be happy without them, that they are needed in your life, otherwise you can't exist? And I've never wanted to be that person. I've always wanted to be the person that adds value. Yes, I would love to be the person that people can come to if they need something, but I was also taught this a very long time ago. The best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. So it's been really interesting because the people that I do put into my inner circle, the people that I have close to me, they never ask me for anything. They don't want anything. They don't need anything. They don't expect anything. They just respect me. I respect them. And we add value to each other's lives by, and there's a whole heap of ways you can do that, of course, but being funny, being positive, being a solution finder, being optimistic. A lot of people share with me that they'd like to be friends with famous people, or they'd like to meet somebody who's a celebrity, or they'd like to go out to dinner with, and they give me a list of famous celebrity, social media influencing people. And I always ask this question, if you were to go out to dinner with those people, would you add value to their conversation, to their lives? So the people that are very successful have obviously done something of value. They're disciplined, they're focused, they're committed. It seems that successful, wealthy, even famous people, they tend to live their lives differently. And I'll use famous people as an example because I've had the pleasure of meeting quite a few famous people, and they often share this. They never know who's in their life for the right reason. Do you want to invest time with me because you like me, or because I'm a great football player or a great social media influencer, or I'm a billionaire? It's very difficult to know why people really want to invest time with you. So relationships are complicated, aren't they? Again, I'll share as an old lady, I have very few people in my life for a reason. I used to have lots of them. I used to need to have lots of people in my life until I realised that I have to be the most important person in my life. I have to respect myself. I have to love myself. I have to want to be by myself, because that means I'm happy with who I am. I used to be the person that had to turn on the radio and had to watch television and had to call people because I didn't like to be by myself, and that's because I didn't like who I was. So I decided that I was going to be the person that I like, that I respect, that I want to be best friends with. Then if I don't have anybody in my life, it doesn't matter. And this is not bitter and twisted, or this is not angry or disappointed. This is just an observation. I've had a lot of people in my life who've wanted from me. They haven't wanted to give me anything, they've wanted to take from me. I've had people who have been nasty and gossip and criticise and do horrible, nasty things and steal and cheat and lie. And yes, I'm very, very tentative about who I bring into my life. Maybe that's because I've had such horrible experiences. But the main reason I have very few people in my life is, number one, I love who I am, so I love being by myself. I don't need to have people in my life. And it's interesting that the very few people that I have in my inner circle are exactly the same. They don't need me. They don't want anything from me, as I shared before. They are just great people who love investing time with other great people. So whoever you want to put into your life, whatever kind of person you want to attract into your life, that's that great question. Who are you? What do you stand for? What kind of person, if you want to have a funny person in your life, you have to have a great sense of humour. You have to be funny. If you want to have a healthy, fit, strong person in your life, then you have to be healthy, fit and strong. If you want to have a disciplined, focused, committed, successful person in your life, then surely you have to be the same. Because those people, why would they want to invest time with me if I'm not that person? If I'm grumpy, miserable, negative, nasty, horrible person, who's going to want to invest time with me? I would be a waste of time. So how about we focus on who we are, what we stand for, what our core values are, the kind of person that we are going to be for the rest of our lives. And then if we attract great people into our life, because you're more likely to, obviously, if you're that kind of a person, that's awesome. But if you don't, you just love being by yourself. And wouldn't that be a lovely thing to be able to say at the end of every day? I love my life because I love who I am. And I respect myself, and the people that I have in my life are there because I've attracted great people into my life, not because I need them. Would that be a great way to live your life to the max? Super duper doo, how are you? Who do you have in your life? Woohoo!